Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Solo Bamf. This video is going to be called I'm Not Grinding the Fuck Out of This Goddamn Shit Another Fucking Season. Alright, so this right here is the grind from 200. Alright, I put down every drop that I got that was an increase. Alright, 200 to 400. Alright, 200 to 400. Where did I put my stats? That's 55 primary weapons. It's 57 drops for the energy. 56 drops for the heavy. Alright, it's 53 helmets. It's 50 arms. 49 chest pieces, 64 legs, they like giving you the legs, and 54 class items. Now, that doesn't include duplicates, it doesn't include runs where I got stuff that was lower level. This represents from, I should be fair to say it's not just from 200. You'll notice right here, the drops start around 235, 233. Alright, so when I finish the campaign, this includes the time in the campaign. When I say that this whole entire thing took 232 hours, so 232 hours from level 10, okay? 232 hours from level 10 to get to 400. All right, you can see up here, though, we're starting right in the 230s, okay? That's because I had started the campaign with my Titan, did some with my son, went over to my Hunter, hung out with my friend Muffin and Aurora, and then I started a solo one on the Hunter, then went back to the Titan and bounced around quite a bit. By the time I got done with the Titan, we were right around 230 something. All right, but then you can see the progression, and pardon my handwriting, because whatever. It's not, maybe I'm not Scarrow levels of accurate. I didn't put down exactly what time of day it was, what tier it was. But this is all the shit that I got, and this represents 232 hours worth of work. Now, you're going to ask yourself, or ask me, what about the 400 to 450 grind? Well, glad that you ask. I'm not a big YouTuber, so you're gonna have to pardon my handheld camera here, and don't ask about that or that. Fuck you, stains. I don't give a shit. So this is the power grind from 400, and it continues over on the back a little bit right here. Okay. So you can see this is about 136 hours to grind from 400 to 450. Right around here, 424, 426, get a jump to 430, 439. That's handing in the Solstice armor on all three of my characters and getting a substantial jump. But otherwise, that's the salt mines, that's Caldera, that's K1 logistics. It's really, really fucking boring. All my friends are just doing solo ops. When a normal raid would come out, when a normal season would come out, we would go hit the dungeon. We would go do some pinnacle runs. All right, we might do some nightfalls. We would go play some Crucible together. God forbid we would even play Gambit because there was a fucking piece of shit pinnacle that dropped in that bullshit. But no, we wouldn't even go inside the raid. And if we were bored with the raid, even after we got done getting a pinnacle out of it, we would do what we call Banshee's Challenge. Banshee's Challenge is you go to Banshee, you go hand in engram, you get whatever weapon you get, that's the weapon you use for the raid. And you can use other weapons as you pick them up, but if you got a sidearm, a pulse rifle, and a sword, those are the weapons that you got. And you can't change anything else out. I think I saw a video with Clyde recently where he did... they started with white gear. I didn't think to do that. but that would also be kind of fun. Anyway, we would keep ourselves busy. We would find ways to keep ourselves entertained. But no, we can't. Everybody's fucking playing solo ops. All my friends. I might do a different video or switch to a feed from the PlayStation because I'm still on console. All my friends are just doing solo ops. And it's fucking annoying as hell. I'm 450. I want to go raid. Okay? I want to play the game. I wanted to play the game earlier. I got all these side quests that I wanted to do. I didn't do fucking shit. All right? Why? Because this game is boring as fuck. And all of this, mark my words right now, I don't care if during Renegades they have a lightsaber that as you draw it, catapults yourself well skate style across the fucking map with no effort or extra buttons pushed, and leaves in its wake a dragon fire stream of fire coming out of it, and it hits with 10 times the force of a Cures of the Fallen Star with no ammo being expended. I'm not fucking grinding all of this fucking shit out again. This is a once in a system reboot. This is an Armor 2.0 and Armor 3.0. This is a fundamental change to the game grind. If this is the season that we get every fucking time that we reset down to 200, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to go. Here it is. 232 hours to get from 200 to 400. For about 136 hours to get from 400 to 450. Who knows how long it's going to take to get from 450 to 550. I have 5-tier armor. I don't give a shit about the set bonuses. Alright? I don't give a fuck about any of the new weapons being tier 5 or whatever. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Hey, we're fucking hardcore on this shit. We're people with regular jobs that get on this game and play this fucking goddamn game. As you can tell by all of this shit, I have a full-time job. It might not seem like it, that I've literally invested 15.3 fucking goddamn days of my life in the last month on this fucking goddamn bullshit, but I'm not going to do that again. I'm not doing that. You can have a moderate grind. There is nothing wrong with the moderate pinnacle grind. If the power cap was 200 and you want to get to the pinnacle cap of 210, a 10 power grind that would take you maybe a week or two, I'm okay with that. I was actually okay with having it where you didn't have to have a increase in the level, because we would find our own ways to keep ourselves entertained. All you fucking hypocrites out there who are like, oh, we gotta have a grind, we love the grind, they gotta get the grind. Go work in a coffee shop if you want the goddamn grind. Nobody wants this kind of nonsense. And if this is what they have for Renegades, if they pull this crap again in Renegades, I'm out. I'll still play the game, but I'm not going to grind for anything. I'm not going to go out of my way to kick myself in the ass for 15.3 days straight just to fucking go and get a piece of weapon or armor or whatever. I'm just done. I'm not doing it. You mark my words. Right now, I'm not doing that grind. I don't care what's at the other end of it. Anyway, like, sub. I'll have another video out. Thanks.